Today I'm going to give you my personal top 5 best dividend stocks for 2023. I know that you might be thinking, why dividend stocks? Well, not only do they offer a great way to generate more passive income, but they also provide a lot of stability to your investment portfolio, especially in times of high uncertainty, such as what we have right now. With the high interest rate, the high inflation, and the rapid growth in unemployment. However, finding high quality companies that are really consistent with paying their dividends can be really hard, and that's exactly why I've made today's video. Just because a stock has a high dividend yield, it's not necessarily a great investment. It is most often what we call a yield trap. This is why you'll see a 10 to 15% dividend yield, but a payout ratio of more than 100%. And these dividend payments are just not sustainable for the companies. So if you're looking to invest in the absolute best dividend paying companies that consistently are paying dividends, then you're in the right place. Make sure to watch all the way to the end, because in the end I will reveal my personal investing strategy for 2023. The first stock on my list is Procter & Gamble, ticker symbol PG. Procter & Gamble is focused on providing branded consumer goods to consumers all around the world. The company operates in 5 different segments, which is beauty, grooming, healthcare, fabrics, and home care. It offers products under the brands Head & Shoulders, Gillette, Pampers, Old Spice, and many others. It is a very solid company that always performs very well. P&G has paid out dividends for the last 132 years, and for the last 66 years, they have consistently been increasing their dividend yield, and that officially makes them a so-called dividend king. I'm not sure that you guys understand exactly how crazy that is, but a dividend king is a company that consistently has been increasing their dividends for the last 50 years in a row. Just try to imagine everything that has happened in the world for the last 50 years, and then having a company that has managed to not only pay out dividends, but also has increased the dividend yield for all those years. Their current dividend yield is 2.62%. It has a share price of $139. The share price has fallen by 10% during the last year. It currently has a PE ratio of 24.46, which means that the company is not trading at a discount right now. However, buying P&G at a discount is very rare, and that is most likely not going to happen. And that is because it is such a high quality company that a lot of investors want to have in their portfolios. The number 2 stock on my list of the top 5 best dividend stocks for 2023 is within the energy sector, and that is Exxon. The energy sector is nice and consistent, and that is exactly what we as investors are looking out for when we are finding companies for our dividend portfolios. Exxon is one of the largest oil and gas companies in the entire world. And even though things like electric vehicles and so on are becoming more popular, then we still need oil and gas for the everyday production. So it is fair to say that oil and gas are not going anywhere for the near future. Exxon has consistently been increasing the dividend yield for the last 40 years in a row, and that is a very long time. The current dividend yield for Exxon is also really high, and the yield is 3.29%. The current share price of Exxon is $110, and it has increased by 41.32% over the last year. This is a growth rate that I would think about before buying this stock, because that is a lot, especially for a company of this size. However, the majority of the growth is due to the increase in utility, and you've most likely felt that as well when you've received your latest utility bills. It is currently trading at a PE ratio of 8.36, and that actually makes Exxon trade at fair value. So if you have been thinking of adding Exxon to your portfolio, then right now might not be the worst time to buy the stock. The next stock on my list of top dividend stocks to buy is one that you've most likely heard about before. And if you are a dividend investor, then you probably have it in your portfolio as well, because it is one of the all-time kings of dividend investing. And that is Johnson & Johnson. You are most likely using some of their products on a daily basis, as they do have a wide range of world-known brands within several different segments of the market. It is not the most craziest or the most fun, but they are the ones that consistently will give you the high dividend payments and overall will give you the highest amount of passive income. Johnson & Johnson have increased their dividend yield for the last 60 years in a row. Their current dividend yield is 2.9. They have a current share price of $156. During the last year, their share price has decreased by 5.52%. They have a PE ratio of 23.16. That means that Johnson & Johnson is not currently trading at a discount, but it is not trading at a high premium either. It is sort of like a decent buy right now. And a high quality company like Johnson & Johnson basically never trades at a discount. So if you want a high quality company within your portfolio, then you also gotta pay for it. The number 4 company on my list of top dividend stocks here in 2023 is AT&T. This is a company operating within the telecommunication industry, where they basically have a monopoly or duopoly of the entire market, with the only real competitor being Verizon. And this company is paying extremely high dividends. It is basically a company that you can buy and hold forever, because this company will just keep on delivering industry-breaking results. The current share price for AT&T is roughly $19, and during the last year the stock has increased by 6.61%. They currently have a PE ratio of 7.1, which means that AT&T is currently trading at fair value. And I've actually recently bought more into this company, as I do find the price right now to be very attractive. But what really makes this company extremely good is the very high dividend yield of 5.77%. The number 5 company on my list of top dividend stocks in 2023 is PepsiCo. This is a company that probably doesn't need much introduction, but it is a global food and beverage company that generates $82 billion in annual sales. The company's brand includes Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Tropicana, Quaker Foods, and many others. This year actually marks 50 years of consecutive dividend increases for Pepsi, and that officially makes them a dividend king. The share price is currently $176. And during the last year, the stock has increased by 7.47%. The current PE ratio is 27.13. And that means that this company is trading a bit above fair value. But just as it is with some of the other stocks on my list, then getting this stock at a discount is something that you shouldn't expect to get, because it is such a high quality company that a lot of investors want to have in their portfolio. And the current dividend yield for this company is 2.61%. So now for my investing strategy here for 2023. I plan on investing consistently and pretty safe as well. I actually plan on increasing my proportion in all of the mentioned dividend stocks in today's video, and that is because I do see all of these companies being able to withhold any economic drawback and at the same time generate me a massive amount of passive income in the form of dividend payments. Besides from investing more into dividend stocks, then I will also be investing more into growth stocks like Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, and Amazon, as I do see a great future for all of these companies. However, I don't plan on investing in any small or medium-sized companies, as I do think the market risk right now is just simply too high. I do think that tech and AI have a great future, and that is exactly why I want to increase my proportion within these industries, along with my proportions in dividend stocks. The last thing that I plan to do is the same as I always do, and that is to keep on investing every single month into the S&P 500 index. And that is simply because I do believe that investing into the S&P 500 index is one of the best investments that you can ever make. And that was all I had in today's video. If you guys actually enjoyed today's video, then don't forget to smash the like button below the video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one in the future.